friends, welcome to ThinkerViews podcasts, where we share our book reviews with you. J.K. Rowling is undoubtedly one of the most gifted writers around today. The fact is self-evident considering the super success of her Harry Potter series. We never had enough of it. Then she departed from the world of magic and wrote a tale of small town, the casual vacancy, located in the very real world that we are living in, without shying away from voicing the biggest problems we are facing, the dissipation of our youngsters, and the blurry lines around morals and depravity of the older generations. But her prime message always remains that of hope and goodness. Naturally, not all the readers of Harry Potter would have understood or enjoyed the casual vacancy, and it all went a bit quiet on the JKR front. Then, in April 2013, a new thriller writer appeared on publishing horizon, Robert Galbraith. He created a detective called Cormoran Strike, gave him an assistant called Robin, and on they went to resolve a murder of a celebrity. There are literally thousands of crime thrillers published worldwide every year. No reason for a story to stand out, unless it is of a standout quality. The book surprised the critics who admired it and was steadily registering sale of approximately 8,500 copies in all formats, when in July 2013 it was declared that Robert Galbraith was a pseudonym adopted by J.K. Rowling. The sales surged, all the critics around the world rallied to praise the book, and it went on to become a bestseller. J.K. Rowling had once again succeeded in creating contemporary characters living in the modern world and had told a very good story. Detective fiction has given us so many scintillating and memorable characters that having a standout detective has become a cornerstone for every new writer attempting the genre. Rowling has presented us with Cormoran Strike. An illegitimate child of a famous rock star, Cormoran grew up in a dysfunctional family. He is not traditionally handsome, and it was to everyone's surprise that he scored beautiful and elegant Charlotte as a girlfriend in his college days. The relationship, however, has been tormenting and damaged from the start. Strike joined the armed forces, went to Afghan war, and lost a leg. Not fit for fighting the enemies across the border anymore, he has lately set up a business as a private investigator, which by no means is booming. When we meet him in the book, he wears a prosthetic, has just broken up with Charlotte umpteenth time, and has no place to live but his little office as a private investigator. Robin, on the other hand, is all hope and sunshine. A pretty young lady who has just become engaged to a long-time boyfriend, has moved to London and is looking for a job. She is sent to Strike's office as a temporary secretary. The first encounter is far from friendly, but slowly she discovers Strike's troubles and starts to grow sympathetic. She is competent, and under the surface, she has always had an affinity for detective work. The book hints a few times about troubles in past, but no details. Now, as it usually happens, one morning John Bristow comes to Strike's office and unintentionally hands him over the first case that will be the making of the agency. Supermodel Lula Landry, aka Cuckoo, was killed after falling from her apartment. The acquaintance between Strike and the Bristows goes a long way back. John's brother Charlie was Strike's childhood friend and Lula was their adopted mixed-race sister. Strike takes up the case half-heartedly. For one thing, the incidents happened 3 months ago, and the police seem to have interrogated everyone involved with Lula. But he goes ahead and painstakingly interviews friends, family, and witnesses, becoming aware on the way that the train of events on the night of the death as described by witnesses is presenting a very ambiguous scene with key questions left unanswered. Can he find right answers and solve the mysteries? We follow Strike as he picks his way from the worlds of rich and famous of London, discovering and accumulating facts about Lula and her surroundings. There are also separate threads running through Strike's past and present love life, as well as Robin's personal life. The initial skepticism between them slowly turns into companionship, and together they do unmask the murderer. Strike breaks free on many levels with this success, and at the end of this book, he offers Robin a not-so-temporary position, asking her to stay on. She happily accepts. The book displays all the signature aspects of a work by J.K. Rowling, including complicated and colorful characters, attention to details, build-up to a mystery and climax, acute observation and description of settings, and a solid story. Due to its strong dramatic potential, BBC One has converted it into a drama series, which is now also available to watch on all platforms. In summary, we enjoyed this book and the series very much, and really we keep waiting for every installment as it is announced. Do let us know how you like the works of Robert Galbraith.